Even if no one in your home smokes, secondhand smoke can be closer than you think. Secondhand smoke from a neighbor's apartment can enter your home through air vents, through light fixtures, and even through cracks in the walls and the floors. Secondhand smoke is toxic, especially to children. Protect your family. Visit tobaccofreeca.com.
The Colusa County Tobacco Education Program works to create smoke-free areas in Colusa County, reduce the impact of tobacco marketing on youth, lower youth access to tobacco, and provide educational materials and resources to the public. Today, with us, we have Colusa Youth Advocates for Change members. We have Alejandra, we have Edgar, and Jordy. Welcome to all three of you. So great to have you guys here on the show. And I would like to talk about secondhand smoke. Tell us why it is so dangerous.
So secondhand smoke is the smoke inhaled from a burnt cigarette or exhaled from the smoker.
Okay, and then secondhand smoke actually has impacts on our environment, right? Especially in our living spaces. Tell us how it impacts apartments. I don't think we really stop to think about that.
Well, with the dangers of apartments, it's that you're affecting people without giving them necessarily the choice. It's flowing in through their apartments and they're not really conscious of the smoke. And the smoke, it has over 7,000 chemicals. Some of them can be cancer causing. It can lead to respiratory problems. It can lead to lung cancer and even death.
Oh my goodness. Okay, it's a great point. So if you live in an apartment and someone else is smoking, even though you're not a smoker, you are involuntarily being exposed to those chemicals, like you mentioned, 7,000 chemicals, which is a lot. I don't think a lot of people know that. Tell us, though, what is third-hand smoke? Because, to be honest, I've never heard of third-hand smoke.
So third-hand smoke is a fairly new concept, and it's basically the residual chemicals left behind from cigarettes.
Oh my goodness. Okay. And we kind of already hinted on this too, about how living in an apartment, you're exposing others to tobacco, or to smoke, but there's also impacts on the environment from tobacco and smoking too, right?
Yeah, well, with cigarettes and cigarette butts don't really biodegrade. They're the most littered thing in the country right now, and they just sit there and they contaminate the soil, they contaminate the water, and they hurt some of our favorite animals.
They're all great points, and all points I don't think the average person stops to think about. We just think about not smoking around each other, but then there are still ways that we're all being exposed regardless. If you know a smoker, like you said, the butts are left there for so long. And tell us about what you're doing in your community to address these issues that we just talked about.
Well, one of the things that we've done is we've organized various park cleanups around or at our county's parks.
That's fantastic. Okay, so you're going around and you're picking up these cigarette butts that are being left behind, right?
Yeah. So our main goal really is to educate ourselves and then spread that information to our community so they can make informed decisions about tobacco and smoking.
And is that something that you guys are planning on doing for the next year to come?
Well, we hope to do that as well as expand our group by and continuing the legacy by recruiting more members.
More members. Okay, so you guys are rallying, trying to get others to join your efforts and be a part of that. And if they want to do that, where can they go for more information?
They can go online and look into their local public health department and ask around if they have some kind of local coalition or if they have resources to fight against tobacco.
Wonderful. You guys, thank you so much for all that you are doing and to get behind this cause. Certainly hope that others join you as well. Incredibly important. You've definitely opened my eyes to some other things I haven't thought about, so thank you. Everyone, we'll see you back here on Mondays. We bring value home at 9 a.m. right here on Stack & Co. Bye-bye. Awesome. Great. So what made you guys...
This interview involves commercial content. The products and services featured appear as paid advertising.